we want to go into the action as soon as possible, right? So we're going to see the draft, the maps, and everything. And Runestones is the first map, like always. TheViper pick Greenland and Acclivity. Hera ban Northern Islands. The middle, a frigid lake. So we see a little bit more Hera trying to go probably for the aggression. Well, Acclivity is also very aggressive too. Maybe Greenland, something prepared for TheViper. And civilizations, Tatars, Saracens, Chinese, Indians, Berbers, and Koreans for TheViper. Hera, Aztecs, Britons, Magyars, Mayans, Byzantines, and Khmer. 2 Meso Sieves. Oof! This civilization draft, what do you think, Ele?
Oh, it seems like Viper has a plan here. Really would have loved to see the Viper go for Northern Isles, but Hera did ban that one after the, for him, horrible game against Dowd yesterday. And that one looks tricky. Tatars early, Saracens early, Chinese, which I'm still understanding, but I'm getting proven wrong here time after time. And then Indians, Koreans, okay. Viper with a more unconventional draft, and it feels like Hera full of powerhouses.
Yeah, well, I don't know. I mean, I like I mean, I feel really, really scary when I see Hera draft.
Oh yeah, I can see that. Britain's crazy on Acclivity, Arabia crazy on any map, Magyars, we have just seen the power. Mayans with Hera, if you give crossbows into his hands, that's a horrible scenario. Byzantines, I will love them on Greenland, and then even as a backup Khmer for Frigid Lake. Those are basically all S-tier civs by Hera.
Honestly, Hera has won the draft.
Yeah, it looks like
I mean, in Runestones, he can use any civilization except probably Byzantines there, because all the others can be strong. Then in the whole maps, in middle, you can go for Khmer, you can go obviously for Magyars, probably Magyars like we saw it in the previous one. I don't know, really crazy civilizations, and well, Viper need to play definitely his best, because Hera, the Canadian, is playing absolutely amazing, but we are not waiting anymore. We are going directly into the action. The Viper and Hera first game, which is gonna be Runestones, pretty much, well, Arabia, and these civilizations are Aztecs and Chinese. Obviously, against the Aztecs, you need to play extremely smooth in LA.
Yeah, and talking of smooth, we won't have cameras this series because obviously 2 semifinals were happening, and it would be an unfair advantage, at least we felt, players felt, and the community felt, if it was back-to-back second semifinal and the finals. We didn't want to break though, so those are all recorded games. They were played at the same time as the first semifinal, so no webcams here, but webcams will be back once we jump into the grand finals that will follow directly after the second semi.
Exactly. Thank you for pointing that out. And now we see how the Viper is trying to explore, going directly to Hera, because we want that the players, well, the players are going to be in top 4 for the final, and didn't achieve anything there. Viper need to play this so great, because Hera defending is one of the best, if not the best, I will say. And with this Aztec civilization, I don't know, it's so tricky for the Viper.
Yeah, big wall by Hera, indeed incredibly good. Probably MBL #1 in my books when it comes to defending Hera, probably #2. Scout is still annoying those villagers a bit, probably doesn't want to take too much damage. And yeah, Scout's opening. Hera goes for Eagle Wars exclusively, 3 in the queue even. And Viper tries to make the game messy, but Hera having none of it.
Let's see if he's going to be able to do it. He has 3 scouts, 3 eagles. Obviously now the scouts a little bit stronger because they have 5 attack, 4 for the eagles, but 1 spear there could change everything. There's no spears. We see archers on the field for the Viper. He's trying to go extremely aggressive. China economy is really great, but if you let your opponent get up to castle age faster, ooh, he's going to take a villager. And Nilly, don't you feel a little bit weird? 40 seconds already. Oh my god, but he took it! But he took the villager! He was walling, but he take the villager even with the palisade wall. So the Viper and Hera on point both, but the Viper took the first kill. Damn!
The scout threw his sword over the wall there to get the last hit against the villager.
Whoa, he took a villager, and then now it's the same village because Viper is focused a lot in the aggression. 47 IDTC in LA.
That's basically 2 villagers behind, and as we can see, behind in villagers there. We'll continue with some aggression. Market shown, kind of indicating that we might see some stone sold, and maybe Viper gets 3 that This one will be 1 TC. Viper goes with lots of Feudal Age aggression.
He's going aggressive. Viper is going aggressive. A lot of people was demanding the Viper. Viper is playing defensive. He needs to go more aggressive. There you go, guys. He's going aggressive. And right now, with 200 points score lead, and 2 villies behind. When he has killed 1 villager, it's really getting a lot of either TC.
Oh, look at that one. 2 archers in the queue. No more scouts. Now goes for Bloodlines? What? This is so weird. He wants to commit this in Feudal Age? I'm really confused.
Well, if he's going that aggressive, he might take some really big battle. With Bloodlines here, with the scouts and archers, he might take all those eagles. Do you think it's an oath?
Oh, I think there's a massive mistake here by the Viper. He will delay his castle summon. He wants to commit this one full in Feudal Age, but he's losing so many HP on his archers because he wants to get to the upgraded scouts. But 5 scouts, I'm not even sure if they're convincingly winning this one. Now takes the engagement.
We are going to find out. There is a lot of scouts, good amount of archers. The archers are with fletching, and he need to micro those archers, and the scout and archers combined can take those eagles. Definitely not. Hera has taken a huge battle here with the +1 in the armor, but now the archers with some micro, he can take out most absolutely everything. We will see resources though. Hera taking a huge lead, is on the way to Castle Age already, while the Viper is on the way to nothing.
Oh, second archer range, and if we compare that one to the ACM game, right, where we had Britons going for lots of archers, well, Viper's Castle Age timing simply won't be competitive. 450 food only now, only 6 visitors on gold, that's not enough. Now adds some more, goes on to 9, and Hera, his Castle Age or his eagle count won't be contested.
Yeah, and both players nearly sell the stone. So in the meanwhile, Viper has sold the stone as well. Ooh. So when he reaches Castle, he will be forced to be on 1 TC, which obviously right now is probably the best choice for the Viper, because Hera will have a lot of army.
Oh, Viper space still so open here. Market there at the side. Barracks being added by Hera, and it simply felt like Viper a bit indecisive. I think he didn't want to play the all-in strategy. Felt like, okay, he saw, okay, gold is still open. Well, then I will go for Bloodlines, but lost like 2 archers on the way. Eagle numbers were rising, and I really like Hera's spot here.
Yeah, for sure. Value military is almost 1k. As you can see, Viper half of that one is still going up to Castle Age. As you can see, he managed the economy great to go up. Not too far, but the timing here is so important. His skill bar in armor, how many stables he got? And he's doing the second stable, but he's still not even walled, nearly.
I think he will wall this one in time. Eagle's not that great in Feudal Age, but okay, that will only last for 3 more seconds, and then they become so much stronger. Viper tries to wall behind those. Let's take a look. Give me Palisade, Viper. Blocked.
Well, but he's still open. He's walling for now, but he's not going to be able to wall everything. Or he want to wall. He's going to wall. Look at the houses. He's going to... Well, the Viper is not going to be only wall. It's also will never need a house anymore in this game.
Feels like now Hans cheat is turned on indeed. And that will block his economy a bit, right? It felt like a good spot to add a TC there between the woodline and the gold. We'll find another spot, I'm sure about that one. But that's obviously something for the far future, since you already mentioned stone was sold earlier.
It was looking like a joke, but he can make 150 population right now. I mean, it's incredible. Seriously. He did houses forever. Now, need to focus, obviously, is +2. If he stopped the first attack from Hera, maybe Viper is not in that terrible position, because he has quite a lot of archers as well and double stable.
Oh, but how will he stop this one? More walls here by the Viper, some palisades as well. Might be a hole between the blacksmith and the archer range, not unlikely there at all. Now monastery by Hera, and he simply will collect all the relics, won't really go for the conversions. Obviously very easy to find the one in the center. Lots of map control by Hera. I think the next step could be forward siege workshop. No, goes
double
for the
monastery.
Second monastery.
Whoa, this is really full 1 TC aggression. The Viper has crossbows with Thambrin. Thambrin is really good. What Viper should do now? Wait a little bit there, Nelly, or try to make some counter-attack.
The thing is, counterattack against a wall opponent that also has monks won't really work. Trying to go for the aggression will be tricky, and it feels like Viper, he kind of needs to switch into longsword, but his economy is simply way too bad for that at the moment.
Well, but he seems to be He's trying, he's going aggressive. But man, the amount of farming Hera has is insane. He has 30 eagles, 19 archers. Even with more archers, usually the eagles are superior. So in this situation, with this crazy amount of eagles, 4 knights only doesn't seem to be enough for me. Bloodlines +1, need to make a lot more. And another problem, military for the Viper, it's much more expensive. So that's a huge problem.
No, going to the wood line. Viper, is he running away? Converts.
Oh, he convert one. That's terrible for the Viper. Has big problems now to hold the position because the amount of army from Hera is starting to be not dangerous. Really, really scary.
Oh, behind in villagers there. Knights won't really do too much. Viper, how are his crossbow counts? 23. As we mentioned yesterday, magic count I think is 28, where he one-shot Eagle Warriors. Now the go back there. Eagles, if they squeeze behind there, that would be horrible for the Viper.
Oof, 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 oof. After this battle, probably we are not gonna see military anymore for the Viper. He deleted the plasmid even because he know that this is gonna be terrible. The knights are there, but it's not enough. It's going to the TC. This is going to be a destruction. It is already a destruction. And Hera, the Canadian, is eating now absolutely everything. +2/+2. Eagles nearly. Is impossible for the Viper. He's losing absolutely everything. GG, well played. Hera, domination in the first game.
Oh, and the Viper there, it felt like, okay, he wanted to play a very short feudal age with some scouts, some archers, then saw the open gold, did go for bloodlines, lost his timing, walls behind this one. Hera, one beautiful fight with the upgraded eagles already, and from there on, it was just nothing he could really do. It felt like 6-minute games kind of, and beautiful execution by Hera behind this.
Yeah, but like you mentioned, feudal was so weird, the gameplay by Viper.
Yeah, look at that, 6 minutes, exactly.
Yeah.
There you see the dip in army. He did try to increase, but full domination by Hera after that one.
Yeah, well, you can see how the kills was pretty much double. 4 conversions, already was with relics even, more resources. Aztecs, Mayans, they are so dangerous, Nelly. And in this kind of situation, we were talking, you need a perfect execution. Didn't happen. And Hera seems to got the game pretty easily.
Yeah, well, that one engagement felt like just so overwhelming, and Viper struggling a lot. And, well, we mentioned already, it felt like the civilizations now should be really S tier for Hera. That's a colossal task ahead of the Viper now.
But usually Viper is great with the draft, and I feel that he has been outdrafted big time.
It feels like he has some plans that we are not understanding yet. But
well, let's
I
see.
would love to see what he has up for us. And he will pick Greenland as his first map. We did see Hera struggle on water a bit. Indians feels very reasonable there in the center.
Okay. Well, let's see if it's gonna be Indians or not. And well, we have Meadow, also on Frigid Lake. What he can do here in this map?
We don't need to talk right now. It apparently seems like the stream is muted. Maybe the production can tell us once we are back. That scene is not looking already fixed, so we are back. So we were saying Greenland is the next map, and Hera wasn't looking too good on water maps. So we feel like Indians feels like the clear choice with all the shorefish in the center there.
Yeah, we were talking about Indians, then Hera, Byzantines. I think that this looks kind of clear. Maybe he can do Saracens even on Greenland?
Yeah, I think Saracens are a great civilization. Feels like maybe could be squeezed in somewhere else. Although, most of the time you see people picking civilizations really early on that are fitting for their home maps. So maybe Saracens for Greenland, but where are you squeezing in Indians then? Okay,
well, we are going to jump very, very soon into the next game. We're going to discover, but the Viper 1-0 behind. Hera is playing so solid. He needs to play now, close to perfect, because Hera is not going to give you any second.
Emotionally, if this game goes to Hera, the set is over. I think Hera, with 2 more home maps to get there, with crazy civilizations, and still so much that he can show us and how good he looked in game number 1, this is a must-win map for the Viper.
It's crazy how things has changed, because back in the days when there was some tournament, we were talking and the answer was always favorite is the Viper. And now we are talking that if he's losing the second game, okay, GG will play.
Yeah, it was different in the past. It was different in the past.
We are the present and the future is what matters, guys. So we're going to go to see the second game very soon. And, well, the map now benefit, in my opinion, the Viper. That's why he picked as a whole map. But let's see now the civilizations, because we are starting and discovering that it's going to be Indians and Byzantines. We were talking about those civilizations. No surprise. Byzantines is very good in this one, Ele.
So much going on for them, as we mentioned earlier. Fire Galley shooting faster, more HP on the tower if we want to get to it. Spearmen cheaper, so lots of stuff going on for them. And this map is not going to be as wild as the others, simply because their mills are spawning away a bit further.
Let's see if the Indian's bonus in the short fish is really a node. I don't feel that it's a node. Maybe he needs to do something out of the box, you know, but he's coming with a tower forward. Trying to come aggressive. He cannot see it, Hera. Now he can. And he achieved a lot with that tower. He's going with so many villages and going to make the tower. He's not an old village. He's not an old village leader. It's only 4 villages. Viper is not sending an old village there, and now he will have to cancel and go back. I don't understand that decision either.
Viper is not building a dock. He's not contesting the wall at all, and Hera is already going for Fire Galley. Maybe Viper is doing it exactly for that reason. Now tries to build the tower, needs to move back with his villagers. Now tower by Hera, but this time the Viper's tower should go up earlier, pulling more villagers.
He's pulling more villages, but he has lost already 1 village. Now he's gonna bring even more, coming with some more spears as well. Still 1 village already ahead for Hera. Remember that those towers had with more HP, so I'm not so convinced about this move. He might lose, and he lost another village. 2 villages. 2 villages, 0, and now he's trying to take that tower down, but 3 villages killed by Hera, and the tower probably, oh my god, what is gonna happen here? 4 villages, Nelly, what's going on? The Viper can lose the game already, or what?
This feels like the repeat again, like this out happened. Oh god, there's so much going down. No fletching there. Viper simply did not pull enough villagers, and Byzantine with a crazy tower here. Oh boy, Viper is in a lot of troubles. And GG after 3 minutes, what?
Thanks God that the camera is not on here. Thanks God, the camera is not on. You can bring the camera if you want. And you see Nili and me face.
That was quick.
Let's go back to the stats. Stats gonna be clear. Military.
Like 2 spearmen or 2 spearmen or something?
Military, please. Not well. Mopu even also don't know what to click. Okay.
Army high 8.
Yeah. 9-3. Buildings losses. Army high 4-8. Is this the fastest game in the history of all Red Bull Wololo? Can we check that?
Very likely. 3 minutes 14 seconds. I think so. Yeah.
Can we production? Can we put the second game again and we recast, because we want to be here more time. We want to be here more time casting. I mean, please, if we can recast again, people is not gonna get bored, you know. Like seriously.
Mapu playing a bit of Roller Coaster Tycoon there with the APM, and yeah, that villager fight. Just Byzantines play so well, right? With the tower. Did pull more villagers, spearmen were out, and oh god, I can't even think straight.
But can we see the highlights? I don't know if with the production we see the highlight. No, I'm talking serious. We need to analyze why the Viper lost that easily, that one. Like, there was a point that Hera couldn't see his tower. He did the dock. He didn't make the dock. Viper was trying to make a tower forward, and that's it.
Viper shot the scout a lot with his tower, and the scout was running around, so I think at least 3-4 volleys completely missed there.
What happened here? I don't know. I mean, people is asking in the stream. Okay, we have the highlights. Did you hear properly, right?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay. Okay. The highlight will come, but the highlight will be the full game. I mean, seriously.
Won't be too long.
No, won't be too long. I mean, what they are preparing in the highlights.
Yeah,
there's no game.
Sure. Like, show the full cast again, probably.
Okay.
Oh, this is. I'm not even sure. Like, we could drag it out and show a bit of slow motion, but it is villagers move in, and somehow Viper loses everything, and Hera doesn't. I think maybe Viper underpulled villagers. That's the highlight.
No, those are the highlights. Don't show that. Why they show this, please? Why they're showing this? Those are the highlights.
Thank you so much. Production done by Take TV.
Well, I mean, and they tell here.
Yeah.
One moment, the highlights are almost ready.
We're cutting it quickly.
And we're trying to gain time here, and then we see our face. Well, we love this game, guys. Okay, well, we're going to jump then. Let's check now game number 3. The Viper need to make, I mean, after this, and now back to serious mode activated if it's possible. How Viper is gonna now...
Against Britain.
Yeah.
Against the best Sith.
Acclivity. He's gonna use Tatars. I fail.
It has to be.
No, has to be Tatars for sure against Britons. Maybe here is going Mayans?
I think Britons are just by far the best. Then you have potentially Meadow, Magyar, Frigid Lake. You can still probably play Khmer. I think you don't even see Mayans here for Hera on this set.
Whoa. Okay, well, I think... Let's talk more about the civilization. I don't want to jump into the game number 3. The game number 2 has been
Map
too
wants
short.
more camera time.
No, it's not needed camera. We can be here with the overlay. It's even more relaxing. But Tatars and Brit... I mean, seriously, I can't believe this draft. I mean, look at the draft Hera has.
Yeah. Like, if Hera can basically free pick civilizations, yeah, I think it would look like this.
Yeah. Anyway, we're going to jump into game number 3. Imagine now Viper coming back from the hell, because he's literally getting closer there. Mayans Korea!
Ooh.
Mayans Korea. So no Tatars, Korea, and then Mayans, no Britons. Still, Mayans, Mesosif, it's so dangerous. But Korea, they get here, guys. Cheaper units as well. With the armor for free, he can go for the fletching. Try to go super aggressive now with the Viper, or how is the correct approach here now?
Untypical archer range placement here by the Viper. He normally doesn't like to squeeze it in there because that doesn't really give you the mobility, like sending the archers in, sending the archers out. Probably we will see lots of skirmishes here by the Viper, and Hera opens with Eagle Archer, that's what I assume, but for now, oh no, double barracks!
Double barrack for Hera, okay. It's going similar with that with Aztecs. He did similar. If I'm not wrong.
Well, and if the game number 1 was any indicator, I think it won't be a bad strategy if Hera just goes full Eagles again here.
Okay, well, he's starting to wall. If you wall with a Meso civilization, we all know, guys, how strong this can be. The Viper obviously is walling as well, as you can see in the minimap, and now you can see closer. He's gonna protect the berries, gonna protect all the left area, but here walling completely is complicated, Nelly. I mean, if you're walling like this, well, but if he's doing Eagles, he might feel comfortable now, the Viper.
Yeah, you can wall pretty small on Acclivity, especially against Eagles, and Viper, it feels like maybe cutting some corners, going on to some archers. Ooh, early market here. He's thinking about a very early castle age, apparently. I'm a bit surprised by Korean play.
So he will sell the stone. You always want also maybe thinking with the stone that go where wagons can be sick, but obviously a really fast. Ooh, is that wall? It's not wall, man. Oh my God. Okay. Eagles that are going to take a valley. Let's see if we're going to see some quick walls by the Viper, but he has 3 Eagles. He's going to be able to do something. He's trying.
Oh, Hera's so good there. Annoying the berry villager as well. No upgrades on the Eagles this time, though, and look at how he's blocking it quite nicely. 1 villager down, could be 2. Not the craziest play by the Viper. Wants to. Oh, won't find that one. This could be 3 villagers down, map.
2 villages down, maybe 3 villages. That village is going to be down as well. That village is going to be down. Come on, Viper, you need to wall. You need to wall. Ooh, he's going to go send now the farmers there, but this is looking... Let me tell you like this, Nelly. This is looking terrible for the snake. He's walling now the palisade. Yes, he's palisading.
Let's take a look at the base of Hera, maybe, because the archers are trying to do some damage there. Hera is getting pushed away, and archers are into the woodline. Walls were not in time for Hera.
And those are 4 archers. He can do now a lot of damage as well. Did he take any village? Not really. The Eagles are doing the damage, yes. But why he didn't send a little bit more village to wall when you are playing like this? And you have the archers. With the archers, you can do a massive damage now on Hera's economy. He's going to take a villager? No, he need to clean those Eagles.
Armor on those eagles. Maybe some walls behind Viper. Try to wall
God,
there, but
another villager down. Another villager down. Now he need to go back with those villagers. One archer is not gonna be enough. Gonna lose the fourth. He took one villager in the north, but this is looking awful for the snake. It's true that it's only 3 villages behind, but 3 villages behind in 5 minutes seems solid to me.
Maybe Viper can make something happen with some aggression here. The gold looks really bad. I think Hera could even make a good argument for building a defensive tower at his gold there.
Okay, let's see if he's gonna be able to wall. He has to be careful. It's still not. It's not. He blocked himself.
Oh no.
He blocked himself when he's there to try to palisade, and now the Aegis is still there. Still not walling. What's going on, Nelly?
Shaky game here by the Viper. Obviously, Hera is so good at making you look bad, and archers are still microing. Remember, they get the armor for free. Fletching already researched and finding the defensive tower, and then he will be safe. Thinking about Castle Age. Look at the resources by Hera.
But yeah, Viper is up already. Oh. The Viper is on the way to Castle. It's all these, let's say, a little bit sloppy gameplay. It was looking, but then he's up to Castle. Is faster, and now with a good advantage that he has to use the stone, so won't be able to do any TC. Oh man, he's mining a lot of stone. War wagons on the way.
Is war wagons a real thing against eagles though?
Maybe towers?
If you want to go towers, 10 on stone fields like
yeah.
overkill. I think it is war wagons.
Whoa.
But are war wagons that crazy good against Mayans?
Well, they get the +2 armored right away. You make the botkin, they are tanky. They're very tanky. They're very tanky. And also, you get protected at home, so maybe it can work. We're going to see. Remember, guys, I know that you guys are asking for the webcams, but like Neely pointed out, since both semifinals were played at the same time, because we want the players get the same time rest for the grand final, there is no webcast in this one because this is the recorded game from the second semi-final. Being said that, we're going to keep going and see what Viper can achieve being a little bit faster in Castle Age. Obviously, he will have to make the castle as soon as possible, and we'll do at home.
If they're both playing at the same time, I think Hera potentially might have another hour of rest because the set was so short potentially here. If Hera is finding some good answers to the war wagons that will come in. The Viper, I'm not sure if he will break those eagle numbers then. Yeah, Hera won't be booming too much. That archer won't do too much either. And for how many war wagons are you waiting here before you move out? It's not like the craziest unit to micro.
Yeah, but maybe Hera is not expecting this. He might be expecting probably crossbows. I don't know. Obviously, if he's doing, the problem is that you can produce millions of eagles. You only need the barracks. Also, the production, as you say, is going to be short. He's doing the bows and heavy plow. That looks solid. We will see. They are very annoying, the war wagons. He's not going to be protected, but he's doing the monastery, so he's really expecting the war wagons.
Monastery is so good. 9 range there for the monks, completely outranging the war wagons that struggle to get away. And Viper won't really boom behind this. I think this might even be war wagons into a second castle.
Yeah.
Keeps 5 villagers on stone.
Yeah. That's the strategy. You want to see war wagons second castle forward in his face.
But he's adding a second TC. So
not second castle, second TC.
No, he keeps 5 on stone. It feels like 2 TC, 2 castle, which I haven't seen before, I have to say.
Yeah, it's complicated for sure. It's really complicated. It's true that the +2/+2 for the war wagon is gonna give them well, I don't know if it's gonna be the timing. No time is to stop those eagles. How many war wagons he has? 3. Obviously, they have the range. They need husbandry as well to make them look very strong. Now he need to go back.
I think so. Eagles are so good.
Yeah.
Great pierce armor. Viper on point, shouldn't lose a single villager.
Oh,
now open
nice.
between the wood line and you can maybe trap them where the war wagons are. Oh, Viper not going for it. It felt like yesterday against ACM he might have done that.
He's doing a good job now, the Viper. The Viper is definitely doing a good job.
Not rewalling. Wood line is open. TC is still open.
He need to wall the TC. He need to wall that TC. The war wagons doesn't have the ballistic. Now he re-wall. He has to be careful. Let's see if he's gonna save that village. Need to save it. He's gonna save it. No, he didn't save it. Now we're checking on the left, checking on the right, coming with more eagles. The war wagons are trying to hold on the left. It's gonna be enough to stop the aggression. a lot more army and 4 villages more. But seems that kinda stabilized. The problem is that the production will keep increasing for Hera, but now this is starting to be a decent amount of war wagons.
Hera actually with 8 villages on stone himself. Plumed Archer is obviously a horrible unit against war wagons. I'm a bit surprised that he's trying to go for that one. Is now dropping another TC. Maybe did send too many, and I'm starting to believe that war wagons could actually be a play.
Yeah, and he's having the ballistic right now. Ballistic, so those war wagons are going to dominate right now. He need to go back. He's moving well with ballistic nearly. And probably husbandry needed as well. The mobility is given, and he can do a lot of damage with those. He has the range, and he can now go and try to raid his opponent.
Only 2 monks on the map. Third one coming up. Viper, if he finds a quick kill against one. Oh, but now with Sanctity, that's going to be more tricky. He can maybe break this one. Collect some more relics. Will be too easily getting the 3rd or 4th one, even if he wanted to. The question is, will Viper find the timing to build an aggressive castle? He's not committing too much with only 6 on stone.
Yeah, he has 6 on a stone. 6 on a stone, and let's check where Viper is with the army. He has so many units here, like so many eagles. Those war wagons still not the fastest units in the game. So when he's gonna go with those eagles and monks, if he converts few war wagons, Viper won't be able to do the job.
Yeah, and the Viper, I think if he sees like that amount of monks, especially double monastery, he can't commit. I think this is the play where
Fog of War. Fog of War for the Viper. Let's go with the Fog of War. He see the double monastery, so he's trying to commit, and this is so risky. It's true that he has ballistic. The eagles are going down quite fast. He's coming also to the left, but those monks, no. He need to go back. If he converts some, can be disaster. Need to go back for sure. And on the left, I don't know if he's going to achieve something. I don't think he will. Husbandry is very important. You can see the monks are almost faster than the war wagons, and he convert one. Now he need to commit and take that war wagon, or the eagles. He need to kill the monks, Nelly. Need to kill the monks.
Though Viper, that's tricky. Still fighting without husbandry.
Oh my God!
Another conversion. Viper needed to run there after he saw the 4 monks. Risky move, and now he will lose some war wagons. That's not the snowball that he needed. Where are the other war wagons at the left-hand side? Now trying to cut off some reinforcements. Maybe they can intercept the castle.
Yeah, let's go to the middle, Mopu, and see if he's got. Oh, this can be good. This ballistic. He's gonna take few villages there. He's gonna take few villages for sure, but the monks are there. Nah, Hera is playing this so well. He's gonna make the castle there. He got the monks. The war wagons are very strong, but Hera is doing so many units, and now he's still playing like this. He's gonna have more war wagons than Viper soon.
3 already on the field, 14 for the Viper. Yeah, not impossible here with all the eagles trying to find some kills. Monk getting another one. Yes, he does. 4 war wagons now.
I told you. 4 war wagons for Hera. And now a second castle, but that's not the castle. That's not the castle that Viper wanted to build.
Not at all. Maybe if he was thinking about imping this one. Nice gate. War wagon at the right-hand side might be converted again. Eagles now diving in. Maybe walling to the relic.
He's gonna take the relic! Ooh, he could take the relic and then get inside with the eagles, right? Oof, I was thinking about that.
Three conversions against the villagers there. Yeah, but he has to go back.
He needs to go back because
that would have been the play of...
Imagine, huh? It will be great. If he take that relic, escape and get the eagles in, I cry. There's a lot of war wagons, yes, but Hera has 36 military. And you know what is the biggest problem here? Hera, the Canadian, is about to click up to Imperial Age, man. He's about to go up to Imperial, playing extremely smooth, the Canadian, and... even if the Viper is about to go up to Imperial as well, against the Mayans with the timing, the final is gonna be probably Lear versus Hera, because the Viper don't have time to come back in this game.
What are the next steps? Maybe going for champion, but with Koreans that feels really wrong. War wagons won't do the job there. Yeah, he's up to Imperial Age himself. We'll find some villager kills, but eagles are just such a killer unit against anything that has range.
Yeah. Well, he's up to Imperial. Let's see. But Village difference is 12. There's so many eagles. He got 29 eagles in total. So many eagles there. Second castle in the same spot.
Oh.
It's looking rough. He's gonna raid some. Yes, he will kill some, but those eagles will dominate. I mean, how you micro that, Nili?
You can't. And the regrouping is really ugly. Now Viper clicked a bit too long, therefore they line up instead of trying to move away in a different formation. And now 3 conversions started. Maybe some quick wall there by Hera. No, not going to happen. Gate. Not going to happen.
No, didn't happen. He's going now back. Yes, he's going to go back. It's still good numbers for the Viper, good military numbers. But Viper, when he noticed that his opponent is already in Imperial, even that spot is not, well, it's good, but he has so many eagles there, Nili. Look at the score.
Score will be changing pretty soon, though, because more eagles on the field. The economy is good enough, especially for a Mayans player here, to... Oh, did he jump through the TC to be faster?
Oh, I think so. One down, one converted. How many is going to convert? I'm telling you. No, 4 war wagons, 76 villages. Oh, damn. Now he's in Imperial, hand card for the Viper. The score now belongs to Hera, and he's doing the +4 with those eagles. So much units. And also the war wagons are expensive, Nelly. Very expensive.
And raiding with 2 of them isn't really a thing, right? You are so much slower than the eagles. They play simply so differently to the CA. Yeah, they are more tanky, but the micro potential simply isn't there. Viper will get imp. Maybe his hand cannoneers a play. I see Bracer first, but I don't see Bracer as the killer unit. Also, hand cannoneers wouldn't feel right against the potential of Plume Dodgers.
He's doing the chemistry. Doesn't have the resources. I mean, resources for the Viper are the limit. 15 villages behind. And now, block printing. Great play. You got a lot of monks. Block printing. Extra 3 range, 12 range for the monks. You're going to convert absolutely everything. The 2 trebuchets are going to take the castle, and right now we're going to get only 1 castle. Now he's gonna make a second castle Viper at the back. The score is still almost the same, but I really feel that Viper knows that this is impossible mission or almost impossible mission, really.
Really feels like it, yeah. Second castle there, tries to go for some more raids, goes for Monk himself. Did pick up a relic for the late game, maybe might find a second one, but now I'm trying really hard to find anything that's going right for the Viper. Score is misleadingly close.
Yeah, it's very, very close. There is some war wagons now from behind trying to make the damage. Yeah, those can kill those eagles, I think, with some good micro. He has all the uppers. He's +4 Rs also. Look at this. They are very, very strong. But the eagles are strong as well. Now he's raiding. Okay. Now he's doing a really good raiding here. Billy's numbers are getting extremely close. Taking all the eagles there. But obviously you need to defend that castle. Let's go and check the castles, Mopo, because we need to see if he's going to take the castle. How many traps we got? Yeah, he's in a good spot there, but that's the problem. That's the problem. Look at the amount of trebuchet we have. 4 trebuchet, 5 war wagons, eagles. He got more war wagons than the Viper in that spot. And now losing that area. Look at the score. I'm really afraid, Nelly, that we're going to see what nobody wanted. Nobody wanted to see a 3-0 in a semi-final, and we are suddenly getting a 3-0 in Hera versus the Viper.
Oh man, and yeah. This is just pure dominance, right? It felt like Viper wanting to lay it there, did let the eagles in, now another castle going down, and Viper needs castles. The only thing that he is building is war wagons. He's now switching into hand cannoneers, which will do pretty well against eagles, but Plumed Archers are incredibly good against that again, and numbers won't be pretty. I think Viper will drop below 100 population pretty soon.
Yeah, he has a bomber cannon there. He's gonna lose that bomber cannon. He has hand cannoneers, war wagons. Honestly, the draft, when I saw the draft, I really start to have different hopes for this series. I was thinking that Viper could do it, but when I saw the draft, I was like, wow. That's civilizations. 84 villages, 96. A lot of army for Hera. GG call 3-0 for the Canadian, but the problem is not the 3-0. We have to talk, Nili, how this has been, this 3-0, and like I like to say, this has been total domination.
3-minute game and 2 Mezzo wins by Hera. Just eagles went through there, and Viper simply never really got to the numbers, right? If we compare that to the ACCM game yesterday, where he got to enough crossbows and could defend, did wall up more, that's something we didn't see happening today. Viper, did he not pull enough villagers to wall? At least that's what I feel.
Yeah, in that game, I mean, civilizations were better for Hera for sure, but also he didn't play smooth, let's say. Like, was some misplays that you don't see in the Viper. And the Viper lately, during the ladders, so matches, and everything, was playing much better than today. Like, in a really, really strong level.
It feels like he had some strategies that he couldn't execute.
Okay.
This is something like Koreans might have been a counter pick to Britons, right? And if he gets into the Korean against Britain matchup, the Eagles obviously won't matter. So Hera maybe simply a step above and
With the strategies.
yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
Eagle execution.
Yeah, yeah. Look at the units here. He killed more. Look at the units Viper kill. But this is how strong the Mayas are. He killed a lot more units, but doesn't matter. Really, really doesn't matter. Army high for Hera, 51. 25 for the Viper. Economy. Let's check the economy. Well, Hera, less wood, a lot more food. Look at the goal. Look at the goal. Oh, wow.
Yeah, well, that's how Mayans simply work, right? Or any civilization that wants to go onto Eagle Warriors here. Relic Gold, really nice for Hera as well. Did go for those monks, and the monk edition was just so good there. And Viper with the later timing, the villager losses at the start. It felt like not a single game where he could play to his strengths.
Yeah, seriously. I mean, I was expecting an amazing series.
Yeah.
You know, no matter who win, an amazing series. The same that we were so hyped with the previous series, I'm